Hello, happiest of folks. I hope you guys are having just an absolutely amazing day today. So today we're doing my fourth Let's Play for Evil Genius for you folks. This is a James Bond spoof where you're playing the bad guy. It's set in the 60s and that sort of thing. You're basically building, sending out minions and that sort of thing. It's from 2004. Alright, so in the first three episodes I built my base and then waited overnight for like about 5 or 6 hours to get about 7.5 billion in cash. I also built some of these things, and then in the second episode, I started training my minions up, and then built the second half of my base. And then last time I did a bunch of missions and so forth, typically to steal stuff. I just saved there, and I was taking a look at the map, and that's everything. You can see I got a high heat here in Smash, so I don't want to be doing anything there for you folks. And then I had just done, if you'll recall, the one that steals peat bog. So let's take a look. As a reminder, the map is divided into 5 different things. Here, let me show you our current mission that we're currently working on. And it's here. So we are trying, we have built my headquarters, my inner sanctum, and my conference table, and now I got to capture these 3 people, and that's everything. I currently got 99 minions. You can see down here where we're at, we got 25 of all of them, except for Valley's got just one less. There, that's our minions are good. We spent some time reloading and that sort of thing. And I got low heat everywhere except for Asia and Smash. Alright, so let's take a look and see if I've got any more theft that I can do for you folks, or if I'm just going to go ahead and then get started with the mission tasks. As a reminder, I cannot actually hear what's happening. Just as a reminder. All right, the only thing I can steal is it's 8 spin doctors. I don't have any spin doctors, and that's all right. So let's go ahead and get started. We will start with the American crime lord here. This is Marvin DeLuca. It requires 5 techs, so I'll send 5 of each. And then I'll send another 10 structural workers too, just to make sure. I should send 2. What's the heat stuff here? It's we don't know because we are currently sending our people out and that sort of thing. So I'll have to wait until my people come back here. And that sort of thing. And here we go. Alrighty, so it is 2 heat, 3 minutes, 5 heat, and 1 notoriety. So it's not actually the most heat tense thing. And then here you can note that the West Coast it's only got a 4 each there. So it's not exactly the most heat-inducing place ever. Alrighty.
Security door bypassed.
Let's go get him. Yeah, good stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and kill him instead because he's going crazy rather than weak, so I'm not losing any valets. I'm going to go ahead and just double check to make sure. No, I don't see anything. Alright, and then when we get here, we'll go ahead and start running that project. What was the risk? It's risk about 2. We had some riskier things in the previous map, but we've also had some less risky things too. What is that here? That's a guard. And then while he is there, I'm going to go ahead and send a few techs here. I think this is where the other one is. I think they're here, and then we're just going to start plotting. As a reminder, you can plot, steal, or hide. And then agents of justice will pop out there occasionally and hit you up hard. Alright, let's go ahead and start. And you can see that all of my text, my brain guys there have helped out and have gotten that good stuff. Alright. Also, the heat got to reduce too, and then my guards here will help to protect them too. You can see my Patriot heat right now is pretty high. And that sort of thing. So, once this is done, you can see my prestige, my notoriety there. And as it goes up, I can get more bad guys, but also more super agents will start getting revealed. So I don't want to have that get too high. Because you don't want James Bond. Patriot tends to be the second worst of these. And that sort of thing. This region is Rambo. Alright.
Pacific Radio.
The West Coast is abuzz with rumors that Marvin DeLuca, the reclusive crime boss, has been spotted boarding a plane at a private airfield outside Los Angeles. DeLuca is rarely seen in public since the famous Laszlo twin murders. So, whatever has drawn the Don out of his hiding must be important. Perhaps a grand meeting of crime bosses, Bill? I wouldn't like to be in a room with guys like that. All those big guns. You think they're compensating for something, Larry? Eh? I must stress that Bill's views do not represent my own.
Hey, Bill, you want to get cash?
Some minion garrisons here. We're going to send Dubai out to take these good guys that are now appearing in Patriot. Now they're coming because my heat got raised massively. And here you can see you will be able to see this guy come down here. That sort of thing. I put a security camera here, but I didn't change that to anybody moving here, so I'm going to go ahead and make that happen last time. So. There he is. No, it's not him. You should be able to see him. Here he is. See him there? There's Marvin DeLuca, American Mafia Don. So here we have burglars, but they're poor. They're on the other side of the island. I'm not going to bother. I'm sending them out. Where's she? This guy, I'm going to go ahead and I'll go ahead and get this person killed. Where's Dubai? Lost this person.
They cannot defeat me with their slender arms.
Intruder tagged for termination.
Alright, check and see how we're doing over here. Actually, it says he's across China and Southeast Asia. That's literally, I'll move him over. So we're gonna go do plotting it there. try them over there. Okay, now I'm gonna hide. Because this agent just showed up, so now they're gonna start killing these folks. And they also do it here too. In the Middle East. There I was too. Alright, so I'm not going to, now that my people have arrived, I'm not going to go ahead and send them out. And get that guy. Here's how much it would cost, though, just to do it. Because of the bunch of valets there, it would be 2 heat, 1 notoriety. Not that much. See that we now have Marvin Lukuda now in my. Let's check and see how we're doing with our poor anvil beggars, but there's 3 of them here. And they're getting close to the front. So I'm going to go ahead and kill the Titan. And send in Chewbacca.
At once, Sensei. Bullseye.
Go ahead, because the hide timer ends every few minutes, so one of the things I like to do is just to go ahead and reboot that. Just checking on my island, see how things are going.
Kill tag issued.
These guys killed. You can see Chewbacca on the other
Tag
they killed them.
contamination.
Alright. Alright, they've gone. So let's go ahead and get this started. Again, 2 risk, just 2 heat and 1 notoriety. So let's go and get that started.
Mission underway.
Alright. And then as soon as that happens, I'm going to pull them off of that.
Kill tag issued.
Back up to 98 people. So the people that I lost either on the mission or in combat are now back. I'm going to put 3 scientists there, dude, in case they're in Asia, in Polynesia. I don't think so. I think they're in, it says Southeast Asia, but I'll just go ahead and make sure. Check in on this, and then we'll wait until in about 21 seconds. Once this is done, then I will let the loud thing come through.
Greetings, friends. It's total gridlock here in Delhi today. The streets are teeming with people hoping for a glimpse of Arman Krishnan, the charismatic crime boss who's come out of hiding for the first time in years to catch a plane to an unknown destination. Despite his checkered history, Krishnan remains a popular Indian folk hero for defying British colonial rule. It is not yet known where he has ventured out, but whoever he is planning to meet must be very important.
So now he's in, and that will obviously annoy them all up and down the block.
Intruder tag
But that
contamination.
doesn't bring Dubai. Not made for cheese. Dubai. As a reminder, Dubai, your henchmen and yourself are the only ones you directly control. You can't control them. So so you'll get as annoyed with them as you would in real life. If you were a real evil genius.
My blade is wrong.
Here is the guy coming in armed, the Indian clan lord. This is an infiltrator. This is somebody who will blow up your base or something like that. He's looking to blow. He's got those. You can see those. He's got those bombs in there. Let me check and see that has arrived yet.
Warning, high security
So I'll
door
just
breach.
wait. I don't think it's in there, but you can see that my being here and such. The science may still causes much heat for plotting. They're the best ones for plotting and that sort of thing. And let's check and see what we're doing with our men. We're about 95 men right now. Let's check and see what their breakdown are. We got all of my construction workers. We're just missing some valleys. That was the valley mission. So yeah, I had to send twice as many valleys just to make sure. Yeah, one of the things I like to do is I like to send a lot more than are needed, just as a reminder. 96 and such. Let me see if there's anybody else for Dubai to get sent to, and if not, I'll just go ahead and move. What do we have down here? Those poor infiltrators again? Yeah, those are good actually. Good. They're all the way down here, but yeah, I'll go ahead.
Intrusion type contamination.
Right now, this is the guy. You can watch him down here, and then yay. All right, check over here, see how we're doing. I don't see anything showing up on my map yet. He's now joined us, and that sort of a thing. Let's check on Dubai. I don't want to. I'm gonna walk him down there. So,
at the max. I use some many special
watch it in action. See how it's auto kill. That's why he's one of the best henchmen. So we'll teleport and then just one hit shot most agents. Sometimes like veterans or soldiers that are better might have some issues with something, or a super agent. And that's what I think. The idea. Alright. I'm gonna take Dubai back to the space over here in the front where only people that I give orders to, my minions, not my minions, but my henchmen and such. Those are good Anvil burglars. And Anvil's the one that's governing right now. Those are the Chinese and Asian ones. So let me see if those plots are ready to go. Nope, I don't see anything. So let's go ahead and wait for a little bit just to make sure we're good to go. I don't know. Look like my minions are basically back up to full, other than one, which is the right ballet, of course. We'll check over here. Sounds good. Alright. Yeah, just checking. So as a reminder, Patriot are U.S. allies in the 60s. And Hammer are the Russian and Soviet bloc, and then Saber are the Europe allies, and it's also South America too, and Australia and India too, which are obviously former British colonies. And then Smash are the easy ones. They're Middle East and South America too. They're that alliance and such. Alright. So, uh-oh. Over here is where the bad guy just showed up. So I'm going to hide over here. Actually, he showed up here too. Hide. Alright. So now we're just going to wait for that guy to show up. Get their thing on. Alright, let me check and see how we're doing. We're still hiding. Alright. Not sure, we're just waiting. And let's say the thing. Just in case I'm going to send a couple here, just to make sure it's not there. I don't remember 100% where it is. I could do other missions. Oh wait, if there were other ones, I could like mission like that sort of thing. I could do the. So we're just going to go high, just to make sure that they are fine. The problem is with doing a bunch of missions that I don't need to. Your infamy will jump up and that sort of thing. So you definitely, you don't want to have that sort of thing happen while you're down here. Okay, these guys are gone. Head back to plotting, and back to plotting. Good stuff. Wait. Alright, so let me check and look, see if there's anything I can build. Maybe I can build more security stuff or something while waiting. Maybe I can get some more cars. That's everything. Okay, we found it. It was up here on the top one. Okay, so this one is 5 guards. So I'm going to send 10 guards. Actually, I don't want to send that many guards. 5 guards. 2 more of those. 5 valets, because I don't want to have too much heat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 workers. 10. We'll do 5 workers. And that's everything. And then 3 here. And then these 3 off the map. Alright. This is him, and once again 2 risk and such. 1 notoriety, 5 feet until we get the valleys and stuff. I also found, as you noticed, another theft. This is for workers, but it's a lot of heat and notoriety, so I'm not going to come down and do it until the heat here drops. And that's one of the things I like to do is I like to move from one to the next. So you saw me do the Patriot one earlier here, and you can see heat's down there dropping. You saw me do the Sleeper one next, heat's there, it's dropped too. Makes sense? Alright, so we're just waiting. You can see all the guys heading down here to that mission. And that sort of thing. And we'll see how many of them head up. Great stuff. While it's happening, I'm going to save the game. Sorry, I'm sure it's going how often I save the game, but we need to save it. We'll go ahead and take out that smash guy. Then let me check to see if we have any more negative guys down here. Nope. Awesome possum. We're ready. Start. Get down. A minute and a half, just 1 notoriety, 2 heat, and just 2 risks. So here we go. So now we're just waiting for this, and then we'll listen and hear at the sound as it comes up over the thing. You can see all my goods. Seconds left, and this will be done.
Citizens of North China, this is an important party message. The secretive criminal who has for so long been controlling the Chinese underworld has finally been thrust out into the open. It is believed that he may be attending a meeting with other powerful crime bosses. This man has defied the party on many occasions, so it is your duty to apprehend the villain if you see him. The chairman demanded.
Right. Right, you saw it. Now another person has just arrived here on the island, and now we need to capture him and interrogate him and make him come around to where they think. Let's see if I can find him. Go back up to the high level. So I gotta make that one. So like that. Is that the person? Oh. Now we're just waiting. See if I can find a person. You can see all my guys came back and I'm at 99% people. I'm just waiting to see if I can find this guy. Now this helicopter just got that, so he might be getting off the helicopter. Get you by. So while I'm waiting to send him out, I'm going to go ahead and send him over here into his hiding spot. Move over here.
Kill tag issued.
They're just
Intruder tagged for termination.
from a hammer. There he is. So we're going to use the capture tag. And this is Nikita Leonov. And then we'll send Chubai over to here to help out. Got a couple of my construction minions, and now Chubai gets them. Good job, Chubai. All right, let's check in and see how my heat's doing, because I do want to steal that Ming too, that Ming Voss. So now we got to he said torture them on the mixer. So that's what we're going to torture him. Also, while that's happening, let me go ahead and come down here and make sure we got somebody that was here working the time clock too, because it wasn't built it. I don't remember. Alright. So we got enough minions. Here is my control room, all that good stuff. Those are some tourists from different areas. Let me check down here, I see some bread. It's an exceptional animal burglar.
Kill tag issued.
This is the room that we forgot to hit pause on, so I'm doing it now. Let's go here and see how we're doing. Right, now I'm going to go ahead and hit the torture.
Interrogation order confirmed.
Again, we're going to hit the torture right here. That sort of thing. And you know that it happened. That didn't happen. Because the torture button.
Interrogation requested. Select an interrogation
Alright, there we
device
go.
to proceed.
So now we can just wait until he gets tortured. And he'll join our family. Not uncommon means of getting good people to join your sides. In this game, there are a few different people that you'll bring over to your side, you get information from, and that sort of thing. Alright. Does this have a fire extinguisher? Yes, it does. I didn't see it on this, so I just want to make sure. Alright, now we're just waiting for somebody to come over and torture him. I think that's the evil. Let me see if that's the evil genius. Come on. Or if he's still down there. Sometimes he'll come and torture him. When you're torturing like a super person or something like that. Nope. We're just waiting for somebody to come over there and come grab him. And that's sort of the thing. Alright. Since these people are coming close to my thing, I'm going to go ahead and hit weaken tag with my valets. That will reduce their smarts, and then they'll just be, they won't know anything if they came with knowledge. Make sense? And then my valets are the ones that weaken, but that are not good at combat. Doing over here, not bad. You can see that that's definitely going out pretty quickly. You can see nobody really is that upset at us except for them, and we were just in their area and did with a bunch of soldiers. Well, guards actually. But you get the idea. Does the person come in the garden? Hopefully. Nope, he's coming in and clocking. Just waiting to torture this guy. Apparently it's taking a while. Sorry about that. Yeah. So he's now, it looks like he's now taking over for the security desk here, that sort of thing. Alright, maybe I should try untagging him and then tag him again. Although I hate to slow down that work, because you guys, I mean, I wouldn't care if I was just playing it myself. That sort of thing about it. You guys would probably be like, wait, what's going on? Yeah, that sort of thing. So I'm going to untag him. Is this guy coming in to do it? I see him coming in now. Hold on a second. He looks like he's talking to this guy. Nope, now he's leaving. Is he clocking in? No. What is it? Alrighty.
Prisoner interrogation order confirmed. Awaiting interrogation device selection.
Alright, so we'll try detagging him. And then retagging him. You know, sometimes that stuff happens. If you remember in the first time I played, this is, 2004, and that sort of thing. If you remember in the first time, I'll capture him again, no, we're still tracking. The first time I played with him, if you recall, when I went over to here, I couldn't change those. I couldn't change those things and show you these things. And that sort of thing. It happens. Sometimes these other games. You can see she's just standing there. He is too, and that sort of thing. So that's good stuff.
Security door bypass.
2 bars right there. So that's good. You can move in. So it feels nice. Alright, now let's try it again with Nikita. Sorry, I keep killing him. Sorry.
Prisoner interrogation requested. Select an interrogation device to proceed.
Still not. It's time to kill him.
Interrogation
Sorry.
order confirmed. Awaiting
Now
interrogation
he's getting
device
it.
selection.
Let's try that again, and if that doesn't work, I'll just try loading the game. Looks like we're taking him right now. Good stuff. Yeah. Don't know what was happening with that start about thing. I'll do it over here. Getting slow. As a reminder, this over here has like 9 workers, so 18 workers, a couple of valets and scientists too, and that's sort of a thing. 3 risk. It's a lot of heat. That sort of thing. Is the evil genius come up here now? Is that the reason why we're waiting? Oh, he's still down here. I'm gonna go ahead. We can tag on these two too.
Weekend tag issued.
It's right here in my front operations.
Intruder tagged for psychological weakening.
Goodbye. What do we have down here? Just a couple of people that are walking away. So Juba's gonna come down here.
Hi.
To get restored and that sort of thing. Looks like we're still waiting on this guy. Looks like that guy has him, but it's a little weird why we're not interrogating him. Sorry about that. It'll make you wait. I could try it again, just try to capture him and try it a 3rd time. But it does seem like, you know, sometimes they would wait for it. Or I could just go ahead and do it in another manual while waiting for it. Yeah, let's do it. I'm going to go ahead and send 12 workers, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then a couple of valets. 4, and then 4 of these smart guys, and then 2 guards to guard. Because it's a higher heat. It's a higher risk. That sort of thing. Let me send a couple more guards. That way you won't be bored. Yeah, it's still just waiting. And that sort of a thing. Let me try moving up my evil genius. See if that helps. Nope, he's still there. Let me try capture. Let me try capture again. And then if that doesn't work the 3rd time, I'm gonna wait another couple minutes. I'll try loading the save and see if that works.
Requested. Select an interrogation device to proceed.
Or you can just try closing it too. That sometimes works. So we'll just grab the the main while waiting to see this happens. Are you here to get this guy? Nope. Sorry about that. Now we're just waiting. Here they are. So we'll see what this looks like once they're all here. And this is still 10 notoriety and then 12 heat free risk. And so we'll get that started right now. We're losing people very, very fast. Oh wait, if assuming it works, we'll just let the person come on top.
Attention, citizens of North China. This is a party announcement. Our country has once more been desecrated by the unknown evil organization that has shown great disrespect to both the exalted party chairman and to Anvil. They are not believed to be aligned with the Western Catholic big dogs, but at this stage, nothing is certain.
Object will be moved shortly.
So I'm going to try saving it, and then I'll just try reloading it and see if that works. Actually, this guy's coming near him. Hold on a second. Yeah, just to make sure. I see soldiers. Those are poor animal infiltrators. Yeah, I'm going to have to send Chupa over here.
Kill tag issued. Intruder tagged for termination.
I do need to be doing that right now.
Rage pod at the max!
And they kill him. Without him killing any of them. That's not good. Take a look and see. I'm gonna go ahead. Because of those folks just coming in, and we're getting some high heat. That'll warm everybody. So here, if we got good infiltrators.
Kill tag issued.
Sorry, they need to do base defense right now. I can't be doing reload. And that sort of thing. I know you guys have been waiting. So I don't think I've got a security camera in here. So let's go ahead and put that.
Object has been ordered.
Here's Dubai. Coming back. buys now. I'm good to go. They go around the edge.
Strike the wind.
Nope. So I'm gonna bring him over to here. And we're gonna make him eviscerate this person. He's dropping a little bit. Good. Let me check in. See if we're interrogating him. Nope. Just come over here. He's not running. Good. How are we doing over here? Not bad. But yeah. It's definitely dropping here now. So now we're just waiting over here. How are those very strong infiltrators? Oh, they're down here in the far corner. I'm sorry, there's a lot of them. Sorry about that. You can see they just opened up this door. And now they're going to be coming down here to this door, probably. They're going back to their previous one. Alrighty, so now we're just waiting for that good stuff to happen. I'm gonna build a couple of security speakers here.
Purchase order confirmed. Object has been ordered. Object purchase order confirmed. Object has been ordered.
That's good. Alright, yeah, that's not gone. Alright, now we're going to take Jubai down here, I think. We're going to have Jubai. We'll walk here and then this guy. Yeah. Got one. Alright, it's been about 55 minutes or so. And that sort of thing. So here is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to try I'm going to save it now, and then head and see if I can do Lakita Romanov off camera, and see if I can get him started with the torturing to join my party. That sort of thing. I'll just try that off camera and see if that all works, and hopefully it'll be ready to go by the time we start next week. All right, so there we are. So that is the 2004 Evil Genius base building sim. And that sort of thing. And this is designed by James Bond and that sort of thing. So if you'd like to let me know what your thoughts are, be happy to talk with you and engage with them further in the comments below. Whatever your thoughts are, no issues with that at all. You can also do all the YouTube stuff if you're interested. Check this out. I try to do these older things like this older game too. And then also, if you can also check out the get the channel to. Alrighty, and there you are. Just thank you so very, very much, for just taking some time out of your day and investing it, right? And watching my videos, because we all have so many things, right, that are happening in our lives, and we're pulled in so many different directions. So the fact that you spent this time with me, that's incredibly humbling, and I appreciate it so very, very much. So thanks again, and have an amazing day.